Hey everybody out there in YouTube, it's your boy Eric coming at you. Some matters from the heart, and I don't know what I'm doing as far as uploading. I'm trying to make it so there's no bars on the side and all this other jazz. And it's not worked out all the bugs yet. I'm just using my camera at this point. I'm pretty low tech, and also I don't have the time or the money really to want to invest in it anymore at the moment. So just getting this channel started. But with that being said, I wanted to bring something to light that I hear a lot of and a lot about. A little bit about me. I drove a cab here in Vegas for 10 years. 10 years I drove a cab, and I've heard people say time and again, that are single or just got out, they're like, oh, there's nobody for me. I'll never find anyone. I'll never find the right one. Things like that. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. You'll find somebody. I believe that there's more than one person for everybody. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I have witnessed some, what I like to call some interesting couples. People that probably you wouldn't think they found each other, but they did. For whatever reason, the stars aligned, and they found each other. And I'll use a quick example here. I picked up a couple once at a casino, and I took them home, and they were local, younger couple. We got talking, and they were getting ready to get married, and they were pretty young, maybe in their 20s or so. And anyways, I'm like, oh, where are you from? They told me where they're from, and they're like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from Michigan, and they, without skipping a beat, and from what I could see of these people, there was nothing mentally wrong with them. Seemed like the sweetest people I'd ever taken. They were hella cool. They gave me a great tip at the end of the ride, and they were like, where are you from? And I'm like, Michigan. And they're like, where's that? And I'm like, and I very politely, I'm like, I was like, you know where Florida is? I was like, it's directly north of Florida, about 1,500 miles. I try to think of something that was pretty much in line with Michigan. And they're like, oh, where's Florida? I mean, this was a couple that said this to me, and they were dead serious. And I was like, oh, I wish I could explain it to you better. And I was still very kind. And I don't know if they were just, I would never use the word dumb or uneducated. I think that's rude. I think that's bad, putting stuff out there like that. But I don't know if they were just simple and they just didn't get out a lot and didn't pick up a lot of geography books and stuff like that, or what it was. But this couple, they were the happiest couple I think I've ever seen, and I'll never forget this ride. Mostly because they didn't know where Michigan or Florida was, but also because they seemed real happy, and it was just a cool thing, man. It's always good to see people happy, but also in my 10 years driving a cab, and I think a lot of people always say oh, everybody's in a relationship, everybody's in love, listen, there's a lot of people in a relationship, but keep this in mind too, there's a lot of people in really, really unhealthy relationships. I've seen it firsthand. A couple gets in and they're arguing, the guy says something or the girl says something that just, me as a driver, I would never step in the middle of something, but I'm just like, wow, you guys are together and you talk to each other like that? What I'm saying is, on the surface, things are really deceiving. When you dig down deeper, you can usually see that a lot of people are in a relationship for convenience, or maybe for their kids, or maybe because I think a big one is people are really insecure being alone, real insecure. I believe in such thing as soulmates and, one true love, and even though it's not one true love, because I'm telling you right now, I don't believe in just one, but been married twice myself, divorced twice. Am I with somebody right now? No, I'm not. Not so much. I don't think I could find somebody more. I'm focused on me than anything else. And I also believe that the Lord or the universe or whatever your higher power is you look to puts people in your path when you're ready. And I don't think it's my time at the moment. But whether you're going through a breakup or a divorce or whatever, you're feeling heartbroken and down and out, it'll get better, man. Time, it'll get better, and eventually you'll find somebody again when the time is right. And in the meantime, the best thing you can do is work on yourself and work on improving yourself, and being the best version of you that you can be. That's my infinite wisdom for you guys. And like I said before, man, nothing I've ever said is going to be rocket science, but I think sometimes, for me anyways, it helps to hear helps to hear advice from an average Joe, which is pretty much what I am, just an average Joe. I'm not Matthew Hussey, and I'm not a John Gray, and I don't write books on relationship advice, but these are the things I've experienced and witnessed and seen firsthand throughout the years. And I've seen odd couples, I've seen couples that didn't love, I've seen a guy that's, whoa, almost dropped my camera. I've seen guys that looked like they were the girl that was way out of the league. I've seen it flip-flop the other way around. I've seen all kinds of stuff. People connect for different reasons, and so whether you're short, fat, bald like me, or whatever the story is, or as long as you're a good person and you have a good heart, you're gonna find somebody. And as long as you remain optimistic and don't what's the word I'm looking for? Don't put a bunch of negative vibes out in the universe about, oh, poor me, I'll never find somebody. Don't do that. That never helps your circumstances. Just remain positive and be like, hey, it'll happen when the time's right. You know what I mean? And anyways, that's my advice for today. And hopefully this video turns out the way I hope it to in the end. And love y'all. If you have any thoughts or want to tell me I'm crazy or dumb or whatever, I welcome any and all positive or negative criticism. Yeah, you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much.